Hello, Sweet Tooth here. Hope your day is going well. Hakuna Matata. Welcome back. Let's play some more Final Fantasy XIII. Alright, so first and foremost, I have used a trainer for the CP and Gil. CP is a really big number because I have capped it. Now we're going to run a test because there are a few things I want to explain, and I want to explain and show just how crazy the whole grinding system is. Now we're going to do a test. Right now my level for the Crystariums are a certain level. They're stage 6 if you look in the bottom. The bottom second black bar right above the Gil number. We're going to see how long it takes when I get to another stage of Crystarium, how soon that capped out level of CP runs out. I bet you, I think it's going to be fast, but I've never done this before. So I want to see when the cap of CP runs out at this point. Now, I have gone through everybody's stuff and leveled up just a little bit because I want to show you how crazy it is to level up. Why did I save? Anyways. Now at this point right now, unless you're gonna go for like, there's certain materials that will, if you apply them to your equipment or accessories through upgrading, they will, you know, increase the amount of experience that equipment would gain to like 25, 50, 75, or 100% increase. Anyways. Me getting crankshafts is, the crankshafts are probably just the straight experience points right now that are the best. Now watch, this is what I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show that if I try to take, even if I try to take Zaz's, you know, duelers, if I take Zaz's duelers, check this out. How many of these do you think I'm going to use, and how far do you think in levels I'm going to get out of using 62 crankshafts? How far and how many levels do you think this is going to equate to? We're going to find out, because every crankshaft is about 344 XP. Alright? Automatically, it would take me 2 crankshafts in order to get to level 2, right? Okay. Level 2. Now, it takes 2 more in order to get to the next level. Now we're going to keep going until I get to the max level and run out of this. As little crankshafts as I should use. No, don't do that. And there's a lot, it's easy to make mistakes on this too. Now look, I only have one crankshaft left. Right? And I've gotten to level 20. So out of 60 plus crankshafts that I've used, I got to level 20. You're thinking that's pretty decent, right? But check this out. Remember, you don't get any gil from any of the monster fights. You get items. Let's see how much 65 of these cost. 54,600 gil. How much do you think it costs to sell a crankshaft? 420. You're barely even gonna get to 65 crankshaft. You're like, well, I had a lot of crankshafts, so I got really far in upgrading my weapons, right? Wrong. You got to level 20 duelers, correct? You have to get this to level 26, which will then turn into a star. Then you have to use some item that is a catalyst. One of those catalysts being these crazy ite things. A rotocrostite or a perovskite, whatever. Cobaltite. You have to use one of those. You're like, well, okay. Well, how much does one of those cost? Well, let's go look. How much does one of these catalysts cost? Holy shit, 30,000. 45,000, 17,000. You're like, well, okay, but I mean, it's upgrade. It's worth it, right? You're asking yourself, it's worth it, right? Okay, let's say you got to the next level. Let's go take a look at how far I got with lightning. When I upgraded her previous weapon, it was about 90 strength to 90 magic. All the strength disappeared. Why? Because it's a different weapon. Also, the new weapon is a low level, meaning if you want that weapon to be worth anything, you need to get it above level 1. Using items. In other words, you just ruined your stats. If you don't have additional items on hand right at that moment in order to increase your newly upgraded weapon that, you know, you got into to be, you know, modified to a different weapon, it's actually worse. It's actually worse than your previous weapon in certain stats, unless it has a passive ability that is actually good. Now, let's say, okay, well, even if you increase all your weapons, you upgrade all of them, right? And you see that the strength and magic is going up really well. Well, that should really help you with a battle, correct? Well, let's see. If I go into a battle right now after everything I've done, everything I have just done, how easy is this battle? Let's find out. Oh, it looks like Hope is already hurt pretty bad. It looks like Fang's gotten hurt pretty bad too. Well, things look to be okay for now. But does it really look like I'm doing any better than before? Because I honestly do not see the difference. Do you see how everybody's still getting hurt really badly? Okay, now I better heal. Because everybody's in the red. You're like, now you're thinking, well, what was the point? You're starting to think, what was the point? I didn't even get stronger. I increased all my Crystarium stuff. I upgraded my weapons. I upgraded my accessories. And I still fight at the same level.
This'll be fun.
I am still essentially almost at the same level I had been fighting before. I still have to balance all the paradigm shifts. I still have to make sure everybody has the right, you know, strategy. Because if they don't, I will lose. No matter what, I will lose. Now, let's try to finish up this battle. I'm going to show something right after it. Because, check it out. The entirety of this battle shows little has changed. I upgraded all my characters. I upgraded their weapons. I upgraded their accessories. And look how much it matters. It mattered just the same as if I didn't do it. Even though it slightly helped. So all that time, all that stuff I would have grinded for amounts to so little. But you absolutely necessarily need to do it because it does provide a little bit of a difference. It's just you're forced to deal with that little bit of difference. And look what I got for this battle. 3 credit chips. That's it. This battle just took about 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes for 3 credit chips. You're like, well, damn. I still need to get 65 crankshafts, right? Well, how much can I sell these credit chips for? I mean, credit chips are meant to be sold, correct? They must sell for a high price. And then you suddenly remember, wait, there was other credit chips that are actually worth a whole lot more. They're called incentive chips. So, look at this. For that battle, you just got 1500 gil. Okay, well to get 65 crankshafts, guess what you have to do? You have to fight 70 more times in that same battle. And you have to hope, by random chance, that you get the same amount of items or more. You are not guaranteed anything. In fact, you have to grind a whole lot. I bet you will be in those battles for at least 70 times before you even get where you think you should be getting to. Now let's go back into the fight with Bartandalus. Am I going to do better? Because if I don't, surprise, surprise, that is the difference between you grinding and you not grinding. I got absolutely destroyed without grinding. Now I grinded, sort of grinded, quotations. Oh yeah, I better do synergy. We'll see how much better I do in this fight. Because I'll bet you I don't do as well as you think I should. See, I'm doing better. It's like, okay, I'm doing somewhat better. It's not perfect though. You could tell how I'm slightly doing better. I'm not doing entirely better, but I'm doing slightly better.
Bartandalus! Thanks. I'll deal with you. Thank you.
Magic amplification means he's gonna use stronger spells.
Thank you. Let's go.
I better just keep Sentinel on.
Bring it on.
But you see how the battle's not... It's going a little bit faster, a little bit more smoother, but I still can get killed. No matter how much I grinded. See?
can live this.
See, it just shows how long it takes to take off the cauldron.
This is the power of sin.
Switching the Ravagers so they target the same enemy.
I am the Harbinger. You will taste agony. Yield.
Appreciate it. Follow my lead. Thanks.
Okay, I think the relentless assault.
Take down the enemy. Stay in control. Appreciate it. Follow my lead.
See, it's still taking a long ass time. And I now have to get protect and shield on everybody. So that's gonna be a while.
What of a foul seed.
Need to gear up for this attack. We'll see if we can survive this, because this is the one that kills you.
I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you.
Wait a second. I guess it's... Yeah, okay. So we did survive.
Witness my power.
So we did survive the move that would have killed us all. So that's a good sign. At least we can do that. Okay, let's just have everybody attack him. Because I can actually win this fight now. Now that I can survive his strongest attack, I can at least win. Let's just attack him straight on. Maybe I can make him stagger.
submit.
Follow my lead! I'll deal with you. Thanks.
Yeah, you can attack him and make him stagger once, but you can't make him stagger twice.
Appreciate it.
Like a fearless.
At least I can finally get out of this fight.
XIII running the sanctum.
Then, I guess it wasn't Eden controlling things after all.
As I said, I am Lord Sovereign.
Guess XIII don't go down as easy as the rest of us.
Ease is not the issue. You have not fought to win. You should know quite well already the sure way of dispatching our kind. Ragnarok.
What's Ragnarok? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Pitiful Lassie, you've forgotten your focus. Ragnarok is the beast one of you must become in order to lay waste to Cocoon. You have had the dream. One among you will become that monstrosity. Defeat Orphan and destroy Cocoon.
Orphan?
The font of Eden's power. Orphan fuels Eden with strength, and Eden in turn sustains you and the rest of our kind. Destroy Orphan, and you'll release a force such as this world has never seen. Cocoon will be torn asunder.
So if I did that, destroyed Orphan,
Your focus will be fulfilled.
so what? Who says it has to be?
Sarah asked us to save Cocoon before she turned to Crystal. Save it! And that's what we're gonna do. Sarah was trying to tell us how to complete our focus, and we have...
Allow me to help you see the truth of things. The moment you arrived, your friend wept crystal tears. This was because her focus required that you be brought together. That girl did nothing but assemble the tools for Cocoon's destruction. Did it never occur to you? Or did you simply refuse to countenance the thought? If you will not face the truth, then face the peril of your plight. Run, let's see. See how stark reality is.
Come on!
This is bad. The yoke's jammed.
Knew it was a trap!
Something's coming!
Not so fast, Lassie.
Hang on! The hell kind of ship is this? Fighting on its own?
Clever, aren't you?
Can we do something?
Got me? I give up!
The shield!
Sans, look out!
Kind of weird, huh? What it's showing is during the entire time the fallacy is actually leading them along the strings, and, play on words. One thing I do remember, and there's one way to actually do the Partandulus fight. I don't know why it's called Partandulus when his name has a TH. I call him Parthandulus sometimes. Anyways, but they keep pronouncing it Bartandulus. Anyways, one of the ways to do that fight without doing a whole bunch of grinding is to actually bring Snow into your party, but then you gotta make a decision on who you don't want in there. And the problem is, you need a good combination, so you'll have to rethink your whole paradigms and all that. So you have 2 sentinels. That's the lowdown. You want 2 sentinels in the same kind of like make of the party. 2 sentinels will reduce his attack to be, let's see, if he launches his attack and you have 1 sentinel, at this point in time it'll probably take about 1/5 of the damage off. If you have 2 sentinels, it might make 2 or 3/5 of his damage not affect you. But you won't be able to attack, you'll just be able to take his hit. And so you kind of just prolong the fight and you just keep exchanging blows until you win. In other words, if you don't truly want to grind in order to make that battle easier, like more straightforward and me finishing it in, less than 30 minutes, you'll have to do 2 sentinels, and then all of a sudden now you'll see the battle extend to like 45 minutes or an hour long battle. So if you ever had anything to do like while playing a game like this, don't expect to do anything else, because you're going to be spending an entire hour just doing paradigm shifts. Fun, right? So I don't like the whole grinding aspect of Final Fantasy XIII. It's a little bit odd. And I don't like that no monster or enemy fight does not give you gil, it gives you items. And they extended this from Final Fantasy XII, where you got items from enemies and that was your ability to get money. It was like getting treasure or something. because you were trying to be a sky pirate, I guess. Even though you're not getting gil directly from a fight, you have to go to a bounty board or do those things, or just sell off items you get from monsters, which is a little bit kind of roundabout to me. And then all of a sudden they extended that into Final Fantasy XIII to where items now are the only things that allow you to upgrade your weapons. So to upgrade your weapons and accessories and get money, in order to do even more than that, you have to battle a whole bunch and get very few items. The thing is, Final Fantasy XII, at least the enemies drop a good number of items, and the battles are pretty straightforward. You run across a fight, it happens in real time on the top of the world. It doesn't bring you into another fight sequence, so to speak. It's really straightforward in Final Fantasy XII. 13 kind of brings you into a sequence, doesn't give you a whole lot of items, and now the items have 3 uses as opposed to 1 use, limiting your options. And then all of a sudden your grinding doesn't actually affect anything, so it affects everything very, very, very little. So you're doing all this grinding, you're getting only a little benefit. That's why I don't like it.
Where are we?
Looks like a piece of pulse.
Pulse? What, you mean like the Bodum vestige? Something like that. It's close to Eden.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is after the purge and all that l'Cie paranoia, why keep a chunk of pulse under the floorboards?
Is this what the Primarch wanted us to see?
A place for l'Cie to accept their fate.
Do you really think our focus is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the fal'Cie Eden and shatter Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So, we're back to square one. Out of luck.
Mr. Hero! Cocoon calling Snow!
It's almost like Daisley wants it to come true.
Seems that way. You sure didn't mind explaining it. Here's your focus on the silver platter.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why would a Cocoon fal'Cie want to destroy Cocoon?
Maybe it's a fal'Cie thing. You know what I mean? Some grand design we just don't understand.
Huh. Hey, Snow. Nothing from you?
Uh-huh. So, this way?
Alright. Instrument of Truth, achievement unlocked. Well... Stage 7. I want to see how fast this runs out. That's it for that. Hey, new items. Alright, so foul liquid removes a daze from one ally. I usually just get 5 each of these items. Don't normally use them, because when you have medic, you can use Asuna. Lifesaver, huh? Well, I already have one of those, so I'll just leave it alone for now. It's gold bangle. Maximum HP by 250. A little bit more, but I'm gonna run out of money really fast. General's belt. Physical resistance. And magic resistance. For Witch's bracelet. Neat. Hero's Amulet and Saint's Amulet. Okay. It's more stuff. Components, I guess. Just get one of each. I'll run across a lot more, so it doesn't matter. The mother load, which is very, very expensive stuff. And look, I can buy this, but I'm immediately out of gil. There you go. I ran out of gil. Just like that. Let's continue on though. I've done a lot of explaining of the whole crappy grinding system.
So gathering up the tools for destruction turned you to Crystal. You really were an enemy of Cocoon. Just like the rest of us. I had it all wrong. Totally wrong. I only made it this far because I thought we were the world's last hope.
Yeah, Snow's falling apart because he is not the hero he thought he was, and he just really, really needed to believe it. Otherwise, everything is just chaos. And it really is just chaos.
Wish I could say it was my piloting skills that saved us back there, but it wasn't. Truth is, the ship handled all the flying and shooting. I'm not talking about some jacked up autopilot either. Something wanted us to make it out of there, and made sure we did.
Orphan.
Hey, I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but we can't sit around here worrying about it. We gotta suck it up and face reality here. Snow's falling apart, so it's up to you and me to keep things steady.
And remember, the game has already made points on suicide. It's not good. It's getting worse.
Checking your brand? You start to stray or take too much of a shock, your brand will change, and it'll be next stop XIII Central. Keep that in mind. My brand's as messed up as the rest of me. Never changes. I might be able to get away with ignoring my focus, but the rest of you ain't so lucky. I don't even want to think about being the only one left, herding a flock of XIII around.
Oh yeah, the more damage you go through, pretty much turns you into a XIII as well. It like shortens your expectancy in order to fulfill your focus.
Don't believe everything a Fal'Cie says. He's telling us our focus is to destroy Cocoon. But who knows? He could be lying to trick us into helping him to do something else. We should listen to Sarah, not some Fal'Cie. No matter what our focus is, we still make our own decisions. Worst comes to worst, we can always just do nothing and wait for time to run out. After all, there's no stopping our brands.
That's not a good idea.
So Daisley was really the Fal'Cie Bartandalus. The vision he was talking about was that crazy Ragnarok dream we all had when we were made into l'Cie. of us is supposed to become this Ragnarok thing and destroy Eden. Except we do that by destroying this orphan that gives Eden its power. I think I have that part straight now. So Sarah's real focus was to gather a fresh batch of l'Cie candidates who could attack Cocoon. We all showed up at the Pulse Falcie's place, so she turned to Crystal. Snow was wrong from the start then. We were never supposed to save Cocoon. That makes a lot more sense. Not that I'm happy about it.
Exactly. And when you think about it that
Ready to get
way...
out of here?
Yep. When you think about it that way, it's actually kind of depressing.
I gotta apologize. Looks like I was wrong.
About Sarah's focus? Not like you to second-guess yourself.
Well, even heroes make mistakes.
What about your plan to protect Cocoon? Either way, your faith in Sarah was strong. That strength got you this far.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. You tried so hard to convince us that you even fooled yourself. You've been a total idiot. But still... it saved me. You trusted Sarah. Let that faith drive you. It even made me want to believe.
Sarah, talk to me, baby.
This couldn't be... I mean, those were just legends, right?
I want to say we're close to Eden, but it's hard to be sure.
I can't believe we're still in Cocoon.
It's kind of creepy.
That's the only one that healed? Vanille, heal. Vanille, heal Snow. Jeez.
Thank you.
Maybe I should just bring out Odin.
Odin. target's a target. We do this together! Now! Shake the ground! Charge! The storm is here! Until next time.
Your party members have unlocked the potential to assume all combat roles from now on. Oh, really? From now on, you may also freely select the members of your battle team. Now able to harness the full powers of a l'Cie, your characters can master any role. You will be able to use a new role once you have learned one of its abilities. Master a variety of roles and you will gain access to more versatile paradigms. So what it's saying is, you might want to learn at least one, level 1 on this. I want to see if the CP runs out after I maxed it. I'm not really going to max it again unless I absolutely need to. I'm just kind of curious at this point, as an experiment. You know, I actually increased these all the way, regardless. I just want somebody to have haste. You see how this can be annoying? Oh, okay, you just hold it. That's all I can do for that. Yeah, and I almost ran out of... I'm running out of CP a lot faster. Look at that. Look at that, I ran out of CP, I really did. Just like that. I barely even went anywhere. I fought Bartandalus. I got this, you know, unlock all this, and it's all like level 1. And it's all a no-go. All the CP gone. Crazy. Alright. Okay, that brings them up to 1 on that. Bring them up on 1 on that. I'm probably going to just stop the video here because this is going to look annoying after a while. It's going to be very irritating and I'm going to run out of CP. I'm not going to refill the CP. I'm going to do it legit now. But I just wanted to get past the whole grindy part of it from before. And then also do this experiment. I'm going to leave it alone after this, but I got to think on what the paradigms I want. So, I'll be back once I figure out the paradigms that I want. So I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have yourself a good day, and this is XIII signing off. Love you.